guys, Dot Friel here, and I am going to show you how I made this card. And the reason I made this card is I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's hot in the summer, and I don't like it. And I would much rather be at a lake fishing or at the ocean just playing or fishing. So that's why I made this. And don't forget, you can go to my blog for a list of the supplies I used. So start with the boat, and I inked it up in first the blue and then the brown, and I stamped it off on my paper. And I also used Molotows, as I've done in previous videos, to make the white caps on the ocean. And then I used a pencil to add the stripes to my boat. And then I started pulling the color out of the lines, as we all do with the art impression stamps. So now I use the number 856 red to make my red stripe on my boat. And I'm going to use the 528 for the blue stripe of the boat. And then I use 969 for the oars and the seats inside the boat. So now I'm using the blue to add some shadow inside the boat and on the bottom of the boat. Here's where I got out my extra fine tip black pen and wrote America on my boat. I put a few lines in with the pen where the holders were for the oars, and I added a couple detail lines back in at the end. Now I'm painting my water with a mix of the 528 and 407, an aqua shade. And now I take some of the dark blue, the 565, and I shade underneath the white caps, or the Molotow squiggles, and under the boat. Now I use the eraser and I take out the Molotow, and I am going to blend the white caps so they're not quite so large with some of the watercolor. And I'm going to use some of the brown 969 for the beach area. And I use a little of the blue 565 for some sky area. I stamped 3 of the birds and in the blue and stamped them on the sky after I stamped them off on my paper. And then I used the fine tip of the black pen to write a number 3 on the boat, since that's my favorite number. And I used the tip of the brown pen to draw a rope and a stake in the ground to anchor my boat to. Then I used the black pen to add some details in. Now I will use the tip of the 992 pin to put some sand on the beach and fill that area in. And I'm going to use the 565 and the watercolor of 528 to sort of take those white caps down a little and give it some more shadow. So I'm almost finished here, and I ended up turning off the tape and adding some shadows under the oar and the rope. You can see them here in this end picture of it. I also added some Wink of Stella, and then I cut it out with my A2 dies from Art Impressions and made this card with it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to go faster and speak faster. It's hard for me to do this, but I'm trying. I'm hoping I'm getting better. Please give me a like if you did like my video. I don't seem to be getting many of those. And let me know if there's something you think I should do differently, because I am definitely open to constructive criticism. Thanks again for watching, and go to my blog if you would like to see a complete list of the supplies I use. Thank you.